Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. 2 years into my healing, I had an argument with my youngest daughter. She was 16 at the time. That was about 8 years ago. And I was wrong and I needed to apologize. I had finally gained the capacity to ask myself, why am I having this problem? So I oh, shoot, I'm realizing that's okay. So I asked myself, why am I having this problem? And my self told me, you believe that if you apologize, your loved ones will leave you. I was like, well, that's not logical. And so that subconscious lie belief was fueling the breakdown in my relationships because I was afraid to apologize for a reason I wasn't even aware of, but that was in me. I was like, oh, well, logic is if I apologize, my loved ones will want to stay. And so I churned that wound into wisdom. And now, for the past 8 years, I don't have any problems apologizing. But I had to learn how to open myself up, listen to myself, and make those changes internally because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. So, okay. I teach people how to heal themselves like that. Oh, this distinction changes everything. So one quick question for the chat. True or false? I'm done circling the same internal destructive patterns and I'm ready to resolve them. Type true in the chat if that's you. If this is really where you want to be. If this is really, you're really ready to make the changes in your life to create healthier relationship with yourself and then have that mirrored into all of your friendships, your family relationships, your job. So let's see, are people ready to go? True, awesome. People are ready to go. Let's dive in further then. Okay, so before we go any further, let me share about myself. Why you can trust this work. I did it myself first. 7 years ago, I attempted suicide. Then I was like on a mission to heal. I have 3 grown kids and I'm over here attempting suicide. Like I need to get my act together. Then after that, I healed myself and loved myself so much that all my shamanic gifts came out and I experienced enlightenment all in just 5 years. And we'll explain how the suicide attempt, that level of darkness, completely set me up for that level of illumination. I had to learn that life is like jumping on a trampoline. The deeper you go, the higher you fly. Hard lesson to learn, but I had to learn my lessons. I had a traumatic childhood and I went out and got a master's degree in East Asian religious studies. I've been searching for solutions my whole life and my degree really points to that. Luckily, I met my ex-husband in Tibet and he's Israeli, so I got to explore Israel as well. But I learned a lot through those experiences. I take a multidisciplinary approach to trauma healing, and we'll get into that in a second. All of my approaches are grounded in neuroscience, physics, psychology. I love Carl Jung, and it's used by military, FBI, and first responders. My core insight: you are a soul operating a nervous system. And if you don't know how to operate it, it will operate you. And my nervous system, my soul operated me for until I was 45, 47 years old when I finally learned how to apologize at 47 years old. That is how much my wounds, my trauma was operating me. So if you're interested in learning how to operate it and transform your nervous system so it resonates with love, compassion, and enlightenment instead of fear, guilt, and shame, then you're in the right place, because I'm going to go over all of that today. And let's be honest about today. I'm going to share my multidisciplinary sources of wisdom and knowledge so you can refer to what I share today, as well as the people I got a lot of this wisdom and knowledge from. We're going to do a deep dive in how I healed from my childhood trauma as examples, so you can see, oh, I can apply that to myself this way. I can apply that to myself that way. Use it as a mirror for your own growth. Explain how to implement my self-love strategies into your life. We're towards the second half of the webinar. We're going to get into a deep dive into that. Reveal my recommendations for other DIY trauma healing techniques, things you can do at home, right, for free, that you can put as part of your everyday flow. And if you'd like more assistance healing trauma or with enlightenment, then I'll discuss how to work with me privately at the end of the webinar. And, I experience enlightenment now, but I got help from other people as well. So I want to leave that option open for you if anyone wants further assistance.